Breathing in, I welcome the sound of the bell, the sound of my heart, as I check in with my body, seeing how my body feels. Check in with my feet, feeling my feet on the ground. Connecting with all of the sensations in my body. Allowing my breath to fill my hands and my feet, and then everything in between. Now, see if there you can get yourself just a little bit more comfortable. Sort of arrange your body in just a little bit different position. So we're looking for the ultimate compassion for ourselves, acceptance for ourselves in this moment. Whatever will bring us that. Breathe in, breathe out. And extend that to a blessing for ourselves in this moment, including the parts that are hard to see and hard to accept. Some people call it our shadow side. Today I want to fill with love, compassion, acceptance. That part of ourselves that we don't like. Feel if there's any resistance there, and just even notice that resistance. Offer ourselves that compassion, that love, that presence, that as if we would be there for a dear friend. You know how it is when our friends just listen to us. When they just are just present, just accept us with compassion. Try that with yourself right now. Give yourself the blessing. You can say your name out loud. May Barbara know compassion, loving kindness in this moment for all parts of ourselves. May we have a feeling of relaxation with our tenderness, with the parts of ourselves that we want desperately to change, that other people tell us that we need to change them. And just right now say yes. Yes, that's there. Check in with your body. How is that in your heart? How is that in your chest? Notice if there's any other body sensations or thoughts or emotions that come up. Acknowledge them and let them be there. We offer loving kindness to ourselves in the form of compassion, acceptance. Imagine how that would be if we felt so abundant in this acceptance for all of ourselves in this moment, we could offer that to our loved ones, the parts of our loved ones that they may not like, or maybe even we don't like. We give them the blessing. May my loved ones have the blessing of compassion, acceptance for even those parts of ourselves that we put in the closet or our trunk, if we want to stay with the body metaphor. Open up the trunk, the Pandora's box. Accept it all. Love it all. Welcome it all. And have that be able to somehow affect the people that we love in a compassionate, loving way. Having our own acceptance. Give them the grace to love themselves, those parts of themselves that they struggle with. And feel that in our body as we wish that for them. Right? Those mirror neurons, we're so deeply interconnected. If we feel it in our own bodies, our loved ones will pick up on that as well. And then as we bring to mind our students, our coworkers, the people that we see on the street, feel in our own bodies that love and acceptance for our shadow side, the parts that we have set aside. Feel how that feels in our body and see how that affects giving neutral people that we hardly know at all, knowing that they do the same thing we do, right? We don't know them very well, but we know our species. Yes, we do. So we can give them that blessing, that wish. May they benefit from our own practice today, our own just wanting to bathe ourselves with compassion and acceptance, particularly letting that spread to those parts of ourselves that maybe other people find irritating, but more important, the parts that we don't like about ourselves. Feel that in your body, that relaxation, that openness. And have it expand out to possibly the people that we struggle with in the world. And a hope that our bodies, this compassion and acceptance that we're feeling in our bodies right now, can extend out to the people that we see in stark black and white enemy images. They are this, they are that. You don't have to change your perception of them. You can let that be. I just want you to be open to giving themselves the blessing of loving the parts that they may define as their darker parts. Maybe you're defining it as their darker parts. But we know the power of compassion, and we know the power of acceptance and what that does, the effect that has. So offer them that blessing as we feel it in our own body. It starts with us. And as I even say that, I can feel it sort of move from my trunk, where I have so much stored, so much precious life energy stored. I could feel it extend out in my feet, my my fingers as a deep, abiding compassion, a deep determination, not a should, but a determination to hold myself with love and compassion and acceptance in this moment, just right now, right now. Now, as we take that compassion and we allow it to keep on extending in our bodies, so we've moved it to the trunk, right? These dark places in our trunk. And then we've taken it and felt it maybe to our fingers and toes. But feel what your body feels like. Where is it in your body, in your life right now? And if you do feel this abundance of, in this moment, I can hold myself with compassion and acceptance. Feel it in your fingers, feel it in your toes, and wrap your arms around the whole world like Elastic Woman, or whatever metaphor you can use in your life, around your whole body, till you imagine yourself being wrapped and hugged and embraced. Now take your legs, you feel opening up, your legs wrapping around the world and coming back and giving yourself such love and tenderness and holding the world at the same time. May all beings be able to love themselves, bring themselves the compassion and acceptance that they so want from other people, and offer it to yourself right now, in the here and now. This is it. This is it, my precious one. This is our practice. This is our life energy. May all beings benefit.